You know, it's kinda strange to see Bayonetta 3 starting to sell more with pre-orders after Platinum Games and Nintendo are paying the voice actors such a measly amount. You would think the sales would be even less after this controversy. How does the saying go? All publicity is good publicity? Must be true because it's on the top sellers on Amazon. Hey guys, it's Rob here, and welcome back to the RoboChan Show, where we take the gaming news format that channels like Spawnwood or Arlo do, add a dash of animation and some cool editing on top to bring you your gaming news, leaks, and rumors in a fresh new way. If you're new here and want to be kept up on everything gaming, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you enjoy the video and dislike if not. In this video, we are going to talk about Bayonetta 3's boycott controversy for the voice actor Helena backfiring and helping out the Nintendo Switch sales for Bayonetta 3, and why this could be an update on the situation surrounding Bayonetta 3. Because the vice president of Platinum Games is doing some weird things and things are happening. The situation has gotten even worse in some ways. If you guys enjoy this video, leave a like, it helps the video reach more people when you do, and if you want to follow me on Twitter and help me reach my goal of 1,000 followers, you can follow me at RoboRob93. Without further delay, let's get to the topic. So Bayonetta 3 was one of those games that I was really excited to try out. I've never played a Bayonetta 3 game, but I do enjoy the Platinum Games video games that they make. I love action RPG and combat focused titles like God of War, Breath of the Wild 1, the Tales games, and so on, so overall I was pumped for Bayonetta 3. I think a lot of you guys were pretty excited for Bayonetta 3 for those who were interested as well, and we didn't really see this coming. But it seems that people are not excited for it, and some people are gonna boycott this game because yesterday we found out that the voice actress Helena, who voiced Bayonetta 3, the main character of the series, was being offered $4,000 to voice the character, which is a very small amount compared to other roles from other actors. Even when you compare it to other actors who are already underpaid. Now, about a month ago, a bigger voice actress was recast as Bayonetta, Jennifer Hales. It wasn't until yesterday that news broke that the reason behind this recast was because the original voice actor, Helena, was insulted that they would pay such a low amount of money for the character. A character that she created the voice for, and she owns that character, not legally, but you guys know what I mean. Now, in yesterday's video, I did say that some of her responses didn't really sit right with me, specifically when she's talking about the other voice actress. I don't have a problem with different actors trying their stab at different characters. Someone in the comment section made a fantastic point that Sonic has multiple voice actors, so does Sora, and so does a lot of these characters. Now, since then, overnight, the situation has turned into something of a opposite outcome of probably what she intended. It seems that Helena coming out and saying boycott Bayonetta 3 has had the opposite effect, and people are starting to pre-order the game even more, which is helping out with the sales. Bayonetta 3 was not in the best top sellers of game sites like Amazon or Walmart or Best Buy and so on. In fact, if you go on Amazon right now, it's sitting at number 39 of the best sellers, which is pretty interesting. Now, I did get a comment that talked a little bit more about this on my last video that I uploaded this morning, and this is what the commenter said. Bayonetta 3 wasn't in the best sellers 48 hours ago and has shifted into high gear for sales at Amazon, Best Buy, GameStop, and Walmart. I imagine that means the boycott fired, or the boycott backfired. You guys know what I mean. Now, because this is true, the fact that it jumped up to the 39th spot and may even go further than that later today is something of an anomaly, or is it? Because you see, the saying goes, all publicity is good publicity. I know that sucks, I know that's crappy, but that's just reality, and that's what's exactly happening right now. Bayonetta 3 got bad publicity, and it ended up having more sales. I mean, we've seen people do a ton of controversial stuff on streams and Twitch and so on, and then later their numbers go up. It's just what happens usually. Now, sometimes they do end up getting canceled, yes, but sometimes the numbers end up going up. And in this case, it seems to translate into sales for Bayonetta 3 for Nintendo and Platinum Games. A game that was not as big as Mario or Pokemon. For reference, Mario Rabbids is number 38, Pokemon is number 13, Splatoon is number 15. More than likely, people will still go buy Bayonetta 3. At first I thought, well, maybe this could affect the sales for this game, and that would affect the people who are working on it, but it seems like it's actually increasing the sales and, by extension, helping the people who are working on this game, I guess. Again, probably not the intention of Helena when she wanted to boycott the game. Now I do have to say, I think trying to sabotage the sales for Bayonetta 3 is something that doesn't really sit right to me. I can understand if someone doesn't buy it though. In my mind, I'm thinking about all the people and devs who work on this game and how that can affect them going forward. If the situation actually turned out to be less sales and the game failed, but it seems like that's not going to happen. Now getting past this part, the story of Hideki Kamiya is pretty interesting as well. It seems his Twitter account is no longer on Twitter. If you go to his Twitter account, it just doesn't exist. This could be because he deleted his Twitter, or maybe it was because the mass blocking that he was doing. I don't know, but it just doesn't exist anymore. His Twitter handle says PG Hideki, I think, so that could be part of the reason as well. Maybe he's getting fired from Platinum Games because of all this. And putting PG in your handle means you're working for Platinum Games, and if you don't work for Platinum Games, then you can't have that in your Twitter handle. With this new information, it really seems like Platinum Games and the vice president of the company are more in the wrong. It's not a good look on his part and not on Platinum Games. I'm sure they'll come out and say something soon, but right now it's just not looking good, and I'm leaning more in the favor of Helena Taylor. Again, my initial reaction didn't have all the information, and as more information comes out, you can change your thought process on the situation, and I think that's what's important here. You have to wait a bit for more information. That's why I didn't want to make a final judgment call and lean too much into one side, because I know sometimes things can change, as we've seen with the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing. Now, as to my personal thoughts and more in depth into this topic, there's a video in the top right corner you can click on. I talk more about the situation and some words by Helena Taylor that don't sit right with me. But overall, I think this is a crappy thing to do. It's not a livable wage. If you're gonna be having this actress come in and voice this character for probably what is more than a year, or however long it takes to voice the entire game for the character, you need to pay a livable wage, or at least within that time span. Especially if she's voiced it in the past. I don't get why they would do this, and also why would they hire another actor? If you're gonna pay the amount to that actor, why not just give the other actor, Helena Taylor, more money? It doesn't make sense. She's voiced it in the past. This whole situation is just weird and strange. Something is still missing. Because now that I think about it, if you're gonna pay this voice actress more money, why are you having a problem with paying Helena Taylor? What's the problem here? Something is missing. There is something that one side or both sides are not saying, or they can't share. I don't know. Something's weird here, guys. Even after this more information, and I'm still leaning a little bit towards Helena Taylor now, it's still, something's off. Something's really off. But overall, guys, the situation has had some interesting outcomes for Bayonetta 3 so far. We will see if the sales go down after it's released and stuff. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? Are you gonna buy Bayonetta 3? Are you gonna boycott the game? Are you gonna buy it later? What's your thoughts on this? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for stopping by the channel, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And if not, on your way out, make sure you subscribe for more videos and also have that notification bell on. And if you want to support the channel in any other way, there is my Patreon and Twitter account in the pinned comment if you're interested in those. Oh, and also have this donut if you're still sticking around for me rambling. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, stay safe, stay charged, and have a good one.